Hey folks, today we're looking at the Cold Steel Eland. Alrighty then, this is a big long knife and it's kind of unique. I think this is something that Cold Steel got inspiration from their African endeavors in South Africa. For me as a kid back in Israel, I remember these kinds of knives being sold in the Arabic markets back in the 70s and early 80s, and they were quite popular. They were very cheap, very inexpensive, and anyone who wanted something simple and cheap would buy these. And let's look. This is kind of a large version. I remember it being kind of smaller, like the Kudu, the Cold Steel Kudu, which is smaller. This one sells for about $12.50 shipped to your house if you live in the US on Amazon, and it's quite big. It's got this unique lockup system here that we'll look at, and it's got that fingernail groove for opening, but it's not a slip joint. So let's look at that. Okay, so to open, you put your nail in here in the nail groove, and it's got notches. Okay, like that, notch, and then it kind of locks in. It's got this very simple lock. The overall length is almost 12 inches for this knife. Let's see if it fits in the frame. Almost 12. You see it's 11 and a half plus inches, almost 12 inches. The blade is just over 5 inches. Okay, like 5 1/4, almost 5 1/2 if you go to the base of the blade. 5 1/4. And it's kind of very lightweight. Holes for lanyards, but that's very easily drilled through this plastic type Grivery material. And the way you lock it is, I think, yeah, you grab it like this, you look at the notch, and then pull back and release the tension, and then you hear the notches click. 1, 2, 3, 4. And detent pulls it in. Very nice and shiny. You can see my reflection behind the camera, I think. Look at that. I don't know what steel it is. I have to find out, but it doesn't say on the blade or on the box. It just says Cold Steel and China. This is really a mirror finish. So, yeah, I mean, seems kind of nice to drill a nice lanyard hole here and hold it and just use it to peel oranges or fruit, stuff like that. That's what this stuff is. This knife was mainly used for. Yeah, for 12 bucks shipped, I think it's a great value. Let's do a little size comparison with something most of us will know. The Ontario Rat 1. This is it. So just so you see the size difference, let's get it all in the frame. Alrighty. See, that's the Rat 1 compared to this Eland. About sharpness, well, it doesn't come very sharp out of the box. You need to invest in sharpening because this is very thin paper, but it doesn't do the job, just barely. Well, it's not so very sharp, just so you know. But for 12 bucks, you can sharpen it. So locking again, right hand, pull back, and thumb just releases the initial tension, and then those notches. That's it. All right. Hope you're enjoying this. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.